Hello, good morning, students. I am R.N. Jha from Mahatma Gandhi Shikshan Sansthan, Darbhanga. Today I am going to teach you physics of class 9. It is the second chapter, Force and Laws of Motion. Dear students, today I have selected the topic examples of inertia. Dear students, you know physics, it is also known as natural science because in this various natural events are mentioned. That's why ever great scientist Sir Isaac Newton, he became so great because he studied the nature. Here I am coming on the topic, that is examples of inertia. Students, there are several examples of inertia we experience in our daily lives. Some are given here, students. Number one, inertia of rest. Various examples of inertia of rest are there. As one, the passengers jerk back when the bus or other vehicles move suddenly. Another, several books are placed one over other, and from that group, if we pull suddenly a book, all the remaining books had their own positions. They don't come across the book whatever we pull. That is also the example of inertia of rest. Another, falling of coin placed on a card above the top of the glass. When the card is struck, the coin falls down in the glass. Various examples are there. Second, that is inertia of motion. Its example is passengers jerk ahead when the driver applies the brake suddenly. This is the example of inertia of motion. Then, inertia of direction. Passengers jerk left or right according to the turning of the road. All these we experience in our daily life. Now here there are questions, student. Number one, why do passengers jerk back when the bus moves suddenly? Dear students, when the bus is in rest and we sit in the bus, our whole body part, it becomes in rest. As the bus moves suddenly, the lower portion of our body part, it comes to motion along with the bus. But the upper part, it tries to remain in rest. Why? Because upper part, it has greater inertia due to our head, and head, its mass is more, therefore its inertia is more. Therefore the upper part tries to remain in rest. That's why we jerk back when the bus moves suddenly. Opposite to it, another question, why do passengers jerk ahead when the driver applies the brake suddenly? It is the just opposite, that is the example of inertia of motion. In this, when the bus is moving, our whole body part, that is in motion along with the bus. Suddenly the driver applies the brakes. The lower part of our body, it comes to rest along with the bus because it is in the direct contact of the bus. Therefore, as the bus comes to rest or any other motor vehicle, it comes to rest, our lower portion, lower part, it comes to rest. But the upper part, it has more inertia due to having head. It tries to remain in motion. Therefore, whenever the driver applies the brake suddenly, we jerk ahead. We experience these examples in our daily life. Sideways, as the third example I told you, inertia of direction. Perhaps you would have noticed whenever there is turning on the road and suddenly either the bus moves left or right, it turns left or right, there is turning, then we jerk left or right according to the direction of the turning of the road. These are the various examples we experience in our daily life. So students, beside it, there are several examples we can experience. We should study nature, we will find various examples. Now I would like to conclude these examples here, and I hope you will get advantage from these examples. You will experience it, and you may also experience other examples what I not mentioned here. Thank you students. We will meet again in next video.